Just a quick warning, there will be spoilers for Season 1 of The Mandalorian in this video. If you have not seen the last episode or any of The Mandalorian, I highly recommend you go check out this series before continuing on with the video. Let's get started. So today, Season 1 of The Mandalorian has just wrapped up, and I have to say I am very happy with this series. Today I'm going to go through all of my favorite parts and my overall review of The Mandalorian TV series. This is only available on the Disney Plus app or streaming service, and I have to say I love Disney Plus, and this show specifically, this has been one of my favorite shows on the service, along with many other people I know as well. So the success of The Mandalorian has definitely helped out Disney Plus for sure, and with Season 1 over, there's not really many binge-worthy shows on Disney Plus, so I'm looking forward to the next original show to watch. So definitely stay tuned for my channel for more information, reviews, reactions, and all of that for Disney Plus original shows. And again, I'll have all of my Disney Plus reviews, reactions, all of that linked down below in the description, so please make sure to check those out. So The Mandalorian gives us a very unique story that we did not get in the Skywalker saga, and that is a closer look into the life of a bounty hunter. What a great show, what a great topic. There's lots of fun, action, different things that could be going on, and it's something we didn't really know much about until now, so that was very exciting to see unfold in front of our eyes. I also love how this show was completely separate from the Star Wars saga, although it does fit in one of the timelines, which I'll get to in a little bit, but this show did not contain any of the characters from the Skywalker movies, and again was completely separate, which I really enjoyed. Disney needed to take a step back from Star Wars saga, as we know with Rise of Skywalker finishing up. I'll have my review of that linked down below. As I said, we did not get to see these action-packed sequences in the Skywalker saga revolving around bounty hunters, and I have to say I loved it even more at some points because of the fun weapons and things they just kept pulling out of their armor and just using was just so awesome. I wish we would have gotten to see more of that in the Star Wars movies. Definitely would have provided a lot more craziness and unknown of what will be happening, because they just got so many fun weapons and things that it made it so much fun. Let's talk Baby Yoda. The child. We all love the child. Oh my goodness. That is one of the main successes of the show. It is fabulous. We love him so much. Let me know down below in the comments, do you guys call him Baby Yoda or the child? I call him the child, but when people don't know what I'm talking about, then I'll say Baby Yoda. Now this show takes place 4 years after Return of the Jedi, so this is not actually Yoda. This is not any child of Yoda. This is just one of his species, so I get why people call him Baby Yoda because of that, but this is the child. He is his own little thing. Just wanted to throw that out there for those of you who may not be super dedicated to Star Wars or maybe confused with that. This is not Yoda. This happens later. So as we know in the movies, they added Porgs, they added Ewoks as their cute little money maker. But the child is a different story. The child is the plot. He is truly one of the main characters that goes around this entire season and this entire show. The Mandalorian, they're tight. I love this father-son duo happening. I love how the Mandalorian is forced into this dad role, and I don't know, just the memes that have come along with the child and all of these super just fun things. I love the concept, the plot of him. It was not created to be a moneymaker, and I love that. It's not forced in any way. It makes sense. Very happy with how he was incorporated. And one thing I also wanted to explain, a lot of people are very mad, along with myself, but I understand why. There is no Baby Yoda merch yet. Now, they did this because they wanted it to be a surprise. We had no idea that the child was going to be in this show at all, and the trailers, nothing. We just thought it was going to be cool, action, bounty hunter show, and then end of the first episode, we see the child, and everything changed. So we did not expect to have any merch for it, and I'm honestly very, very glad that Disney didn't like create merch, or we didn't see any concept art of Baby Yoda or anything before the show was released, because that, I feel like, would have ruined it for sure. I'm so glad that they waited to do that. So Baby Yoda merch will not be out until May. There are pre-orders on Disney Store. There are Baby Yoda socks, pop sockets, and phone cases available out there right now. I think there's some Mandalorian stuff at Hot Topic, but no Baby Yoda merch yet. I think Box Lunch has some shirts online too, so I'll have those links down below if you guys like to check those out. But I'm looking forward to whenever all the merch comes out. I'll definitely be doing an unboxing of literally every Mandalorian thing. I got the Mandalorian pin from Disney Parks, so there's a lot of stuff kind of being sprinkled out right now, but May will be the official release of majority of the items to stores, so definitely stay posted here to my channel for all of that information and those reviews and unboxings. So I did want to clear up why they waited to release the merch, and it was definitely just for the suspense and for like the enjoyment of the show and not to feel spoiled by merchandise. And they really weren't plugging him for merchandise at all. They kind of wanted the fans' reaction first, so pretty happy with that. If you guys were confused about that, that's why they waited. Now, this is kind of random. This is something I've thought about by watching the show. The one thing that I did not like about the child was some of the noises that he made, and I know that's like super nitpicky, like, what? I didn't like some of the like generic like child baby noises that he made at some points. Some of the noises that he made like towards the end of the season were like they made the noises, if that makes sense. Like they were like alien sounding noises, but then other like laughs and noises that he did just didn't seem to fit the child at all. It's just not noises I would have expected. It just sounded like generic like audio clips that like babies make in movies. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that down below. That was just something I thought was weird, but everyone else I told about it, they didn't care. I also love how in this show they travel to many planets, both ones that we did know and ones that we did not know. That also led to some references and connections to some of the movies, but they were not totally forced. They definitely could have forced and plugged all the movies into it to go get people to watch the other movies, but they did not do that, which I really, really liked, and if they did reference something, it made sense in the plot, which was perfect. With that said, this show was not like any of the other Disney Star Wars movies. There were no cheesy moments. There were no forced comedy. Some things were pretty funny, but like it wasn't forced. Like it wasn't a laugh out loud type thing. It was very serious. The shots that they used referenced other Star Wars movies, but again, they were not forced. They were still unique, and it's like they fit the show very, very well. With that said, the show definitely had a Rogue One type vibe. The Mandalorian really reminded me of Cassian from Rogue One, and we saw some Death Troopers, which just threw you back to Rogue One a little bit. It definitely had that vibe. Okay, so if you watch all of the movies in order, with The Mandalorian included, you'll see that The Mandalorian helps set up Episode 7 with the thought of people being able to switch from light to dark side and everything. Like the girl that was the shock trooper, we got to see that she flipped sides, which is then kind of foreshadowing to Finn flipping sides. Like, that's just showing that these characters are people and they do have their opinions and emotions, and that they can flip sides and they don't have to stick with their like stormtrooper role. So that was kind of cool to see someone else who did the same thing as Finn did. I thought Mando's story was pretty cool, being raised by bounty hunters in a planet that he wasn't even from, and he wasn't like born a bounty hunter, he got like raised by them and everything, so I thought that was really, really cool story. Again, it's really cool to see like that they're all people, they all have their backstories and everything, because when you see all the stormtroopers lined up, you don't really think about all the different things and how they got to that point and all of the stuff that goes along with it. So it's cool towards the end kind of getting to learn more about him, and there's definitely still a lot more that we need to learn about him, which I'm looking forward to seeing in season 2. Overall, with the last episode, I was very, very happy with it. It was like super satisfying just getting to see like the Mandalorian's like work pay off in a way. You can definitely see like in the last episode how much his job meant to him. Again, you got to see how he became a Mandalorian there at the end, and the connection to now him getting his like jetpack and everything, which is, it was very like heartwarming in a way, so I really enjoyed that. The cliffhanger at the end wasn't terrible. I feel like I can definitely last until whenever season 2 comes out. I know some shows the cliffhanger is terrible, but this show, there weren't really too many cliffhangers. Everything made sense. They didn't force a grand finale or anything weird. Like, it made sense. It ended just like majority of the other episodes did, and I feel like season 2 they're going to pick up really easy again with it. All the episodes are going to fit very well. Again, really binge worthy, and if you have to like stop in the middle of your binge, again, there's not really a cliffhanger to like drive you insane. They end very nicely. And I think something that helped a lot with like that satisfying feeling was they did talk about what will probably be coming in season 2 when they were talking about the Mandalorian's upcoming mission and possibly seeing more Yoda creatures. Talking really quick about Mando, the main character, I loved his outfit, I have to say. Who doesn't want one of the Mandalorian helmets? It's so amazing. And the acting, like pulling off that character must have been very difficult, not being able to use facial expressions and just his character not talking very much. The words that he had to use to convey his emotions, but also not to say paragraphs of stuff, was amazing. I don't know if that makes sense. Just not being able to talk a lot and having to have a lot of emotion in your voice, especially in the last episode, like that he was feeling like that connection, like that heartwarming, like this is paying off, like I care about the people that I'm with. You can definitely saw his character grow, but like you didn't need to see like his face or his emotions to see that. Like, it was very well done. Like, his character is super interesting, and again, him not saying a lot of words makes him very like suspicious, but at the same time you can tell that like he cares, and it's just such a good character. Going along with that, the quality of the show was very impressive. I think Disney pulled it off very well. Definitely gave it a different vibe from the movies, but still made it feel like it was a Star Wars show, which must have been very difficult, but was very impressive. The length of the show was great. It was just a perfect amount of time to sit down and watch it, but it still felt like you were watching a like fully constructed, well-developed movie. It was, again, just very impressive, very like just beautiful to watch. So the length was really good. Again, perfect time to just binge it, watch like a few episodes and everything. Just great amount of time. Like, this is what all TV shows should be like. Looking forward to more Star Wars series on Disney+. There will be more series like this one, but about characters we already know about, but we'll get to learn more about them. So again, very excited, very happy with it. Looking forward to the future of Disney+, looking forward to the next show to binge. Again, please make sure to check out all of my Disney+ videos linked down below in the description, along with my movie reactions and reviews. I will be posting my Star Wars rankings video next week, so please stay tuned for that video. Please subscribe. We're getting super close to 10,000 subscribers. I will be doing a giveaway in January and so much more, so please stay tuned for that. And as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed this bonus video. Remember to do what you love and do what makes you happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!